your advice for just normal consumers of the news and social media, right, who are navigating a context right now that most people are not deeply embedded in? There's massive amount of disinformation and misinformation, as you said, and even major media organizations making enormous mistakes. Like, what's a normal person to do in this situation?
Well, number one, if you are following accounts, social media accounts that are only presenting the victories of one side, the suffering of one side of this conflict, stop following them. Just stop. Just don't do it. Those are not people to be trusted. Those are propagandists, right? They're worse than partisans in this environment because all they're doing is promoting disinformation. So just get rid of those accounts. They will drive you crazy and they will make you tribal. And this is not an environment for that. And second is spend less time on social media. Spend more time talking with and engaging with actual people. You know, you really want to spend 3 hours watching cable? Go to a town hall, go to a talk, listen to some people. You know, I mean, you can definitely find, and if you're in an urban center and you're watching this, I mean, I live in New York, it's so rich. I mean, most places have, environments where you can do that. That's just such a much more interesting, engaging, and human way to talk about this sort of conflict than to get your news from Fox or CNN or from talk radio or the blogosphere or, God forbid, Twitter, which is truly a disaster. Those would be the easiest things that I would say. A lot of people ask me why I haven't left Twitter given all of the misinformation. And my point on that, and given that's where all the death threats are, and my view is if I leave, they win. It's precisely because it's so toxic that you just desperately need to have like a well-known few voices that are not that. Like, so also one other thing is just, and this is a kind of a simple thing, it's a holistic thing, is breathe. Like, I take my work very, very seriously. I don't take myself super seriously. Like, if some rando writes that I should die or I'm a mental midget or I'm a hypocrite or whatever it is, who cares? Like, that's fine. Like, that, it doesn't bother me. And I think a lot of people, particularly a lot of men, take their public persona very, very seriously. Those feel a little chicken soup like in terms of recommendations. But
No,
people forget that Israelis and Jews and Palestinians are the same people. They grew up in the same homes, same place, same culture. I mean, they all came from the same place. They've been thrown out at various different times with different people. These are the same people, right? So, I mean, the idea that they hate each other that much, they have to be family to hate each other that much, right?
No, look, those are, I mean, the chicken soup parts of breathe and try to, those are absolutely vital. It doesn't matter whether they are not adequately inserted into all these debates and dialogues, but they're absolutely vital as a way of not descending into the morass of the moment.